Nate, we are here at the World Distance Invitational.
Yeah,
and we've got FPO here. Jennifer Allen going straight into it, not wasting any time. World distance record.
Needs a little more turn, but I think I heard she was at 380 in the qualifying.
Okay.
I would say this is obviously a little uphill.
Yeah, we got
Obviously,
a couple of grades uphill actually.
Maybe a little headwind as well. So the number, you can inflate it a little bit.
Yeah,
whatever number we tell you today on flat ground with a nice ideal wind would probably be quite a bit longer.
Yeah, and this is a part of the distance contest is a part of the side events here.
Right.
Yes.
At the World Championships.
First throw.
But some people would think that this is more than just a side event. This might be even the main show for some people.
Sure. I mean, certainly a lot of honor that comes with it.
Yep.
359.
359.
All right. Nice little opener.
She's still the world record holder.
Yeah, that's for sure. Okay, we got the
undisputed
racing drone in the air. This is going to be out of bounds.
But she's got a number.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's time to get a little risky.
Yep.
That one's out of bounds, 58 miles an hour out of hand.
Oh, we got MPH. We did this earlier this year at the Preserve, and AB hit 91, and I thought the machine was broken, and then the next throw was 90, and I was like, well,
it might be real.
He's breaking it, but the number was certainly
it's
real.
a little lower, but it could be useful.
Yeah. When you're going uphill, what do you think? Is it going to be the high flexor shot, or is it going to be a low driven?
I think it's going to be the high flexor. Given if you got enough power to turn it, that's always going to get things done over the low driven shot. I think for distance, but
all right, 362. Better. That's better.
But it's hard to control it, up high. That's the risk. I think I like that strategy of kind of get a smooth one out there, get a number down,
yeah,
and then you start to kind of risk it, especially if you're looking up at some longer throwers.
Just personal experience speaking here, right, Nate?
I've done a couple contests in my day.
Yeah?
I haven't won any of them, but...
I remember a time you telling me the first time you ever saw a disc properly thrown, actual distance shot was from one Scott Stokely.
Yeah.
And it blew you and your brother Colin's minds.
I think my brother might not even have been there. It might have been just me and my dad. We went to a clinic, in my hometown. The year was 2001. Never even heard of an X step.
Oh, really?
He was like, this is the thing. We were like, whoa,
yeah,
that's different. Like we're coming from just kind of walking up and winging it.
Good here for Jen.
Yeah, that's her best one.
This is the last shot. She's got a number. That's going to be in the 370 range, I imagine, at least close to it.
Yeah, that looked good.
No, I meant like 5.
I think that was your 5th one.
Good, thanks.
Jen Allen out here. She's a major champion on the 372.
What an eye you've got.
Let's go.
All right,
seen a shot or two.
372.
Yeah.
Major champion in the FP40 division, and out here competing with the best women in the world as far as distance goes. Jen Allen is a powerful player. No one can dispute that.
Yes.
All right, next up, Heidi, Laine. And she threw 407 first round.
407. Heidi Laine. Shorter in stature, but definitely not diminutive in distance.
And stature, we've seen it over a long time. It really doesn't. I mean, I think you sort of feel like, sure, the long arms, like that prototypical body is what's going to get it done. But we've seen a lot of shorter players really put some distance out there.
Flipping up and gliding. That's a great shot.
That's pushing up. I would think even a little beyond what we saw from
Jen.
I
think that's certainly in the 390 range in my estimation, if not more. 393.
As a little bit shorter thrower in my old age, I gotta appreciate that they bothered.
410, better than her qualifying number. Amazing.
All I was gonna say, I gotta appreciate that they bothered to put a 100 and a 200 out there.
That is nice.
It's there at least.
And get a little bit higher,
this is
more aggressive. This is a combination of both of them.
Get back in bounds.
Just kept drifting. I think that passed the 410 number by a good bit.
Yeah. What's the number? Do we know the number for our number 1 qualifier? Was it Ella? We need somebody. We need a little fact sheet. That would really help us.
Heidi took 2nd place at the European Open this year.
Sweet.
But we're gonna go, man, I don't know about that Nate Sexton guy. Just gonna
Two more.
Yes.
Anthony Barela's dad. Looking forward to what is a likely win. After those qualifying numbers,
oh my gosh.
You know, he was a good 80 feet beyond anybody else earlier today.
Kevin Jones got in with 511, and Anthony Barela threw 610.
Yeah, and I think
So
535 was second place?
Yes, so yeah, 80 feet, nearly 75 feet clear.
That's not messing around. Low burner.
I still think
not going to be worth measuring here.
We really need to pull our resources together, I think, to get a true distance contest, and that is an indoor, weather-controlled situation where we can actually, and there are places where these places exist that I've heard of, where there's avenues that are so big that it has its own atmosphere within, no wind, but it actually can rain. Inside, it's such a large area.
Well, I don't think we want to go on a rainy day, but I do
don't think
like
we want
the
to go on a
idea.
rainy
We need that major sponsor. Get a big distance showcase. Ooh,
Heidi getting loose with the 360. She's got a good number out there. Why not?
Yeah, plenty of height. Just didn't get that turn. The drone chasing it close.
Yep. These things are going to look sweet with the drone flight. I know.
Heidi, 410.
410 is an amazing number.
Okay, next up, sitting in second place in the World Distance Championship was Ella Hansen, 441.
441.
And then that was
457.
Ellie.
What?
I think she's like 18
Excuse me?
or something.
Excuse me?
Some new energy has been breathed into the contest.
I dig that.
Yeah, ready when you are, Ella.
Eliezra? It looks like it says Eliezra Midtlyng.
Where from?
It says U.S.
What? Okay, so little known fact. My birthday's today. Her birthday's today.
Oh,
she
happy
just turned
birthday.
16.
16?
And she's the world distance champion.
Where's she from? Can we...
Where are you from, Eliezra? Where are you from? New Jersey.
And how do you say your name?
Okay.
Eliezra.
Well, here we go. Let's get that 440 number back in play here. Ella Hansen, a little bit low, a little bit heavy on the turn. So we're a little distracted there. The number that we just saw in front of us from a name that we hadn't seen before. Was
on her birthday, turning 16 today, someone that we have not yet heard of.
Eliezra, big power.
Incredible.
All right.
World distance champion on your 16th birthday.
That's pretty incredible.
Unreal.
$2.99 for Ella Hansen. If you follow the tour, you already know Ella Hansen comes with big power. That's a little bit more control, but I think it's going to drift OB.
Left. Yeah, a little bit too much height.
Yep.
But you have to kind of, especially later in the contest, when 410's already out there.
And 457's been thrown earlier.
You kind of need to take the risk of putting some height under it, I think. So it's not really a bad sign when you see a couple go out of bounds, I think. It just means people are pushing the envelope of what their body is capable of. There's turn.
There's a number.
It's going to hang on.
That's a number.
Yeah.
That's going to be a number.
Is it cruising long enough to beat that 410? It's going to be really close to it.
Looks like it's right in the area.
Man,
That's 63 out of the hand. That's
63, yeah, so that's on the higher echelon of, let's see here with Rebecca Duffy. PDJ number in the 33,000s. 423,
Ooh,
all right.
There it is.
New first place, there's a number. And one disc left.
Okay. Quick feel test.
Oh, and
yeah, it is.
Jeff Spring giving it the full thorough test. One hand on the clipboard, one hand on the disc. Go with that one. And that's going to go OB as well, but guess what?
Just a little stable.
423 is a good number.
I mean, she's in the money, as far as I know, right? We're paying 2 places out here, right, Jeff?
yes.
All right, well, she's in the money.
She's in the money.
In the money.
She got what she came here for. That's great.
And I guess what we really came here for is what we're about to see, perhaps.
Oh my gosh.
420. Oh, so that actually landed in bounds. All right. Good job, Ella.
Second place.
All right.
All right, now put your hands together. It's her 16th birthday today. She is the current reigning world distance champion. Give it up for Ellie Midtlyng.
Ellie Midtlyng.
Holy moly. Out of New Jersey.
That's right.
And we only know about 3 things about her so far, but I think one of them is about to be arm speed. You don't really throw at 457 a whole lot of ways. Oh my God.
Okay.
Cars.
Yeah, that's not messing around. That was another level of speed, I would say. I just got I kind of got some hair standing on end.
Hit point.
I kind of got a little, you know, the tingles when you see
yeah.
something crazy.
Yeah.
Let's
get one inbounds here, Ellie. Come on. Inbounds. That's inbounds. That's inbounds, and that's crushed.
Oh my gosh.
Come on. No,
Swing.
it's drifting. Oh my goodness. That looked like it was
probably
inbounds.
450. That had to be 450.
Measure it anyways.
65 miles an hour right there.
Oh my gosh, that was an absolute crush. I think that would have been farther than the 457
I think
earlier.
it might have been. Please let us see one get inbounds.
That's inbounds.
No,
come on.
I'm worried. I'm worried about fade here.
Hyzer too much.
But that's not a winner. It's
not a winner. It's not gonna be past the 423 or what was the L's?
Yeah, I believe so. It's gonna be far for no flip.
430 something. Okay. But yeah, I think she might have gone with the.
I hope she's got a couple more flippy ones left.
Yep.
That can be a tricky thing, having 5 discs
when do you
that
throw
close enough to each other.
Okay.
418, that's second place.
So she's
Especially
in the money.
at age 16 without maybe without a major sponsor. You know, you're looking to get those discs that are going to fly right for you.
2 opportunities left to win on her 16th birthday.
This is awesome.
A lot to like here, Nate.
That could be it.
Come on.
Oh, it just didn't get the flip, but it's going to be
almost
close.
all Hyzer. Never got to Anheuser angle.
It's still going to be out in the neighborhood.
Shoo, boy.
Without even any
The fact
flip.
that didn't get over
How cool is it? I mean, we're so plugged into disc golf. This is such a cool, rare moment to have somebody that we've not even heard anything about. And to just have
421.
421, that's 2 behind the current leader.
So 423 is.
So she gets
final throw.
any flip.
Give it up for
any flip if she can get it inbound. Woo! Let's go. Come on, just needs a fade.
Up.
Needs a fade.
Stay up in the air. Oh my goodness. Oh, don't you mark that red.
Oh.
Don't you mark that red. Oh, it's a distance contest, not an accuracy contest.
Give it up for your winner of the World's Distance Invitational, Ella Hansen.
Oh, wow. Impressive. I still want that first one.
I do too.
Or the second one.
All respect to Ella Hansen, a absolute bomber.
Yeah, for sure.
I think she might have got pretty fortunate.
Yeah, I would say so.
I think honestly a little bit another level of speed. Sure. Sure. All right, well, congratulations.
Thanks.
Nice throw.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks.
The first couple ones were a little bit, maybe too safe, going out of bounds left.
I mean, it's interesting. There's a little more headwind in the actual qualifier.
Okay.
So, and I also just got out of the car, so you know, just trying to get some good distance out there. Throw it out there.
Uphill, couple of tiers. Do you feel like 423? How much do you feel like you could have potentially got out there with a really, your best possible throw?
I think I was throwing more of a just full flex line rather than that Hyzer flip. I wasn't throwing super flippy disc, so I feel like I could probably get closer to 475.
Yeah.
Like that. But this is a tough.
Yeah.
It's a
tough to put a good number.
To make it look good, you know.
How? Our second place finisher. Had you heard of her? Have you played with her?
I have never played with her. I've heard of her. I saw her first at the Junior World's distance competition. I think she threw 490 something. So.
Oh my gosh! It's sort of a special amount of arm speed.
Absolutely.
Not
a lot
seen.
Of snap, a lot of good power on her. I mean, it was really fun to watch. I'm excited to see what she can do.
That's awesome.
A lot of explosiveness in that low hit. Right as she comes through, she really bottles that core up and then just unleashes this power. I mean, I don't know if I've seen too many FPO players that really hit that quick and that it's really compact and explosive out, and it's another level. I'm definitely happy for you, and I think that number, I think we could have seen something between you and her. I mean, I think we could have definitely seen something in that 470 range, but going uphill, like you said. It's a little bit tricky.
It was fun watching her too. I mean, I'm excited to see.
Yeah, me too.
What she can do.
And what you can do. I think you still got some learning to do too. You still got time to improve your technique, and you haven't hit your top distance yet.
What is?
I hope not.
Tell the people at home, what is your longest recorded throw? Do you know what that is?
Longest recorded throw was 593.
Yeah. In the desert or what?
In the desert, yeah.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. And what is the distance record?
Less than that.
586.
Less than that. Yeah.
Oh.
587?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you going to go for a record if that opportunity comes up?
Of course.
Yes, absolutely. No,
Yeah.
No, there's an opportunity. I don't want that.
Yeah, you got to have that. That's big.
Yeah.
That's a big thing.
Well,
go ahead and print the discs.
Our World Distance Invitational champion here, Ella Hansen. Congratulations.
Thanks, boys.
Congrats. Good luck at the Worlds. Hello.
Hi.
Okay,
Happy
second
birthday.
place.
Thank you.
Congratulations on second place.
Thank you.
Where did you learn to throw like that?
It just kind of came.
Yeah, I bet.
I didn't really.
When did you start playing?
3 years ago.
Okay, wow.
2 months pre-COVID.
2 months pre-COVID.
Okay.
It's a good time to pick up the sport.
Yes.
And did you have kind of like a special amount of power pretty quick
Kind of.
into it?
Yeah, kind of.
Cool.
What sports did you play before disc golf?
None.
Wow.
Come on.
You probably should try a couple more sports.
Wow.
I think you might have some success in a couple other sports
Well,
too,
we see that
based on what I just saw.
We're looking at usually players who had softball or baseball or tennis experience, where you had the backhand form, it's kind of learned already, but you just taught yourself that and that. Is your home course an open course?
Kind of mixed. Yeah, mostly open.
Cool.
Mostly open? Okay. All right. Well, that's impressive stuff.
Looking forward to see what you do. I will tell you this. I've seen a lot of people throw. I never heard of you, never saw you throw. I got goosebumps the first one you threw. I got goosebumps because I was just like, wow, that was quick. So I'm really looking forward to see what you can do.
Thank you.
Only 16 years old, incredible. So congratulations on second place. Good luck at the Worlds.
Thank you.
First place for winning the World Distance earlier
that's
today.
true.
You were a
Longest throw
World
of the
Distance
day.
champion.
Longest throw of the day.
Invitational is a showcase. You actually won the real deal today on your birthday. Incredible experience and a huge accomplishment for you.
I think if you stick with it, you might have a couple more of those before you're done.
I would say so.
Yeah.
All right, well, congratulations. And we're going to introduce the MPO finalists here for the World Distance Invitational now. Billy Rossini and I go back to 2007, I believe. Billy was one of the guys that was actually sponsored in Charlotte by Innova. He said, hey, here's my product, and I was already in. All the scoring that we do in our sport now is all digital. Having some sort of backup power source is gonna be really important. We feel that it's good quality product. And having a stash pack that holds the cable that connects to any device, it just works. It's not just my business partner, it's my friend. And so that's why this thing really works for me. First up is gonna be Kevin Jones with 511-foot qualifying distance.
All right, Kevin Jones is up, 511 feet in the World Championship earlier.
Let's go, Kev.
You guys think I can do it?
Yeah,
I think you can do it. You can definitely throw a couple shots. Kevin Jones is gonna be throwing a different line than probably the other 4 competitors.
Yeah, look at this angle running up. Looking to put out the big Anheuser.
Yeah, that's working its way back into the center.
Man, this is probably, this could be better than his
Kevin just hit
qualifying
80
number.
miles an hour. That is
be better
next
than his
level
qualifier.
release. Yeah, that's it.
You don't really need to do.
Yeah, that's incredible. Kevin just hit 80 miles an hour. He said he's never hit that speed before in his life.
I think this is going to be better than his qualifying
Oh, I think
number.
we're looking at 530, if not more. If they had a headwind, earlier, there's nothing now.
Okay, the contest has started.
All right, that's better than the second place qualifier earlier. My gosh, 561, first throw? 81. And not
81.
81, Kevin Jones is just breaking PRs.
He's on.
That's longer. That's longer than 560.
Oh my gosh.
Kevin, you sure you want to throw a third? What is going on
He's
right
feeling
now?
all right now.
Normally you want to get like a conservative shot in there like you're talking about and then go wild.
Look,
he's going wild man from the start.
When you get
those are my overstable guys.
565. And that's what that 1 extra mile per hour will get you.
I think it's the difference is he paid to be in the world distance thing. He got invited to be here. That'll fire you up.
Oh, this is going to be shorter.
Wind.
No, this is so good. These are all so consistent.
Wind, yeah.
I don't know, that got that carry. That didn't really ever want a hyzer. It was just hovering as it was pushing forward. I mean, this could be another 560 something.
Yeah, it looks similar.
528.
What on earth?
Yeah, less height, I think.
78.
This one's a little too flat.
Yeah, this is very similar to that.
Well, it's trying though.
I think it's gonna be very close to what that third shot was.
Yeah, that looked very similar line-wise.
538, my guess.
547.
All right, 9 feet off.
All right, he's turning it up to full power now.
You don't practice the footwork, you know? It's just like...
It just happens, right? Yeah. Having a little issue with the footwork, getting the timing right.
Oh
going
my gosh.
super flippy.
There's no way.
The first 4 discs, I believe, were reverbs, and
yeah,
the last one was the D2.
Annie, and then there went with Heiser. I mean, totally different shot.
565 is a mark.
That's real nice.
That's a good mark. Again, uphill.
Yeah.
I mean, that can account for another, what,
oh, yeah,
30, 40 feet, perhaps?
I think that's pretty fair, especially with the line and the height these guys are hitting.
Yeah, for sure.
It's still got plenty of speed.
Earlier today, give it up for Ezra Aderhold.
Ezra Aderhold, one of those guys that I think if we did have a low ceiling distance record or distance championship, this guy might be in the running.
Calvin versus Ezra. In the under, maybe that's your indoor championship, man. Maybe you get a 20-foot ceiling.
I still take AB. I don't know. David Wiggins and AB, I think, are still head and shoulders above the rest.
Yeah, well, you get too many head and shoulders up there, you hit that high ceiling. Here we go. See the different approach angle for Ezra.
Yeah, that's
super low.
Just 30 feet lower than Kevin's.
He's just playing golf right now.
That thing just needs to turn over a bit. If it has the integrity to get on that Anheuser angle, it's going to take a long time for it to fight its way out. That's where you get that big distance. And that's a little bit out of Ezra's typical comfort zone on the height.
Gonna be loud.
But he's trying to go for distance shots. And
it said 70, but I can't. 75, right?
Kevin Jones, 81. Right? Yeah. That's next level distance.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
We're gonna see something a little bit faster than that coming up in a little bit.
Yeah.
There's a good one.
There's the turn.
Ezra's got that one. 65, he said?
Come on, left. Come on, back.
That doesn't seem right.
What was that one, 75? 75.
Oh, 75
makes
okay,
a lot more
all right,
sense.
75 makes sense. I don't think this is not, this isn't close to
65 could get that done. I'd be taking some different lines.
Yeah.
If you could achieve that flight with 65.
I'm gonna give that a 523.
A little more.
531.
31, okay. 8 feet off.
It's easier for me to guess. I can just go more and I look smart. You go to the direct
I throw
number.
an actual number
I'm
out
like,
there.
higher.
Oh, going roller angle.
Much.
You know what? I think now's a good time. I don't know when this is gonna be released, but just yesterday we found out about the sad passing of one Bob Barker. Died at 99 years old.
Oh, I didn't
Got
even
as
hear
close
about that.
as he could to going over $1 and didn't go over.
Wow.
So good for you, Bob Barker.
I did not hear about that.
390 for Ezra.
Pretty good.
That's pretty good. And one throw left. Let's see what Ezra Aderhold has for us here. Currently in second place.
At 390.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's pretty sick.
That's pretty far.
All right. Is this going to keep holding?
There's your winner.
Is that going to? Oh, it is holding. That's blasted.
There's your best one.
That's blasted.
That's going to challenge Kevin.
That's pretty good. I was a little skeptical of it turning over, but once it held over, man, that's.
What's the number? 565?
565 is currently what Kevin Jones is
I think this might
on.
have it.
It's going to be very close.
553.
No,
553.
Not quite.
It is close.
553 for Ezra. Put your hands together.
Currently in the money, technically.
Silas Shultz, who also, I think,
All
in
right,
5
coming
teens.
in third in today's distance championship, throwing 516. Give it up for Silas Shultz.
Silas is a guy
Man.
who is not afraid to use height.
And
We're going to see the disc way up there.
This is a guy who has on-course power, too. I mean, all these guys do, but this guy really uses that weapon. Oh, boy. Got a little bit too close to the edge, and I think he got a little bit tripped up there as he was releasing.
Yeah.
Give himself a couple of feet buffer. I think had a lot of power. I think he's going to ditch the high turnover. He's going to go more of a golf shot, get one in bounds.
Interesting.
Still high,
Still
but
quite
that
high.
is, if that catches, It's
not
just
white.
It's just
and does
falling
it stay in
right.
bounds?
I think it's gonna. I think they're gonna mark it.
Good,
they're
good,
gonna mark
good.
it.
I think it's probably not quite 5.
Yeah, it's not in the top 2. So not quite to his qualifying score yet, but these numbers should be higher than qualifying due to the.
Yeah, the wind is shifting a bit. I think we're
Looks like
getting
it's
a
a
little
little
better
bit left to right tail. It's actually pretty good wind. Oh,
there's that Heidi.
Moonshot. If that starts the
It's
hyzer,
not
it's gonna drift OB right.
The thing about throwing that high, with the orientation we're going, you can actually catch a little bit of the jet stream.
Yeah.
As it kind of comes over this area. So you might see that thing speed up, because winds up there where the airplanes are flying are, in the hundreds.
That's a very good point, Nate.
So that I think is what he's targeting.
And is this gonna turn? It's not gonna turn. Oh, it actually is, Nate.
Can it really? It does.
Oh, wow, that thing is so understable.
I thought no way at the top of that it would stay in bounds.
That's a good throw for sure. I don't think it's gonna challenge Kevin's
break
number.
That 500, you would think.
But Silas, I believe, has one left. I'm gonna say 539.
521.
Oh, that time I went over, Bob.
Silas?
But better than his qualifying, so I mean,
fair enough.
Improving.
Oh, the last one could flip. This might be this is your best one.
Yeah, this is
because it's got a little time still. Come on.
So man,
I think that's going to be his best effort. I don't think it's going to crack what we saw from Kev.
Kevin's just got that sneakiness. I mean, like it doesn't. Yeah, it's a lot of power, and he's an athlete.
Yeah.
But like, I'm not thinking pushing 600. You know, like I don't think Kevin of a 600 guy. There's only a few people who are truly on that 600 level. He just really knows how to manipulate those angles and commit to those lines.
535 earlier today. Give it up for Peter Calabrese.
Peter Calabrese.
Nice. Have you seen this guy throw
before? I have
don't
seen.
know that I have.
I've seen Peter. I didn't think that he had 535 when the best score was.
Yeah.
Well, the best scores were in that range, but outclassing all the guys that you've heard of before, Peter Calabrese.
And you can see why.
Yeah,
you
for
can
sure.
See why this is really direct.
Oh yeah.
And really far.
That is a great out of the gates throw there. I mean, that's the golf line.
Yes.
You know, and I think that's probably why, if the winds were up when he was qualifying, why he got such a good score.
Sure. Direct,
keeping it down,
low, not so ambitious.
That's right.
That makes perfect sense.
I wouldn't be surprised if this number's 543.
Yeah, so certainly in with a chance to, because I think he's certainly got the potential to break that 565.
I think a throw like Silas's needs a lot of wind. Because if he gets it up there, like you're saying, I know you joke about the jet stream, but if you get the disc up there, those discs that continue tracking to the right and never caught, they catch at that height.
Yes.
Whereas with Peter's, his maximum distance is probably around what he's getting right now, which is fine. That's a huge amount of distance. But his 540 got there so much faster than Silas's. Silas's 520.
I think it's just the difference between, guys who've kind of put some time into that distance as a craft.
Sure.
Because it's like, you wouldn't be surprised maybe if Peter and Silas, Peter might have more raw power, but it's like whether you've put the time in or whether you learned that
huge skill.
That angle, that big high angle, because I think that is where the longest shots lie. It's just a hard thing to do on the course.
Might be lining up something a little bit more ambitious.
I like
maybe
the
a bit
sound of
higher.
that. Yeah, trying to rip over, but it's a little overcooked.
Yeah. That's some power there. Is that overstable enough? No, it's not quite. I think he was in his lane. The first throw. So that was
for sure.
This is a guy who's trying to throw a golf shot down the fairway. Long, long way. Is that it for Peter?
Yeah, I believe so.
Thank you, Peter. All right.
All right.
I mean, I think we all know what.
Ezra, Aderhold at 553 and
clear favorite coming up. But can he break it on the first throw?
Who threw 610 this morning. Give it up for AB.
Do you think he can win it on the first throw?
The problem with of course he can. The problem with AB right now, does he understand the disability at that speed?
Sure.
Jeez, man.
It might.
83. And there's the winner.
It might be over.
Yeah, it's over. It is absolutely over. The contest is now.
That'll put a bow on it.
All right. Well, competition has ended with one throw.
No need to tire himself out further.
621 feet, I guess. It's unreal.
That was easy, wasn't it? It makes me sad that I'll never be able to do that.
602.
602.
Now it's just for show.
It makes me a little sad.
Yeah, sure.
But I'm glad I at least get to watch it.
You said it perfectly in commentary one time. You said it brings up a question.
Yeah, sure.
If a disc likes being thrown that hard, are my discs sad?
Yeah. Stay over. Stay over.
So I think the answer to my question is, does he know the disc's turn point? The answer to that question is
it's a
absolutely
emphatic yes.
Yeah, emphatically yes. A resounding yes, he does know. Okay, so that's longer.
How far do rangefinders shoot?
You see those yellow barrels back there, AB?
How far does a rangefinder shoot?
615.
Maybe another, maybe another 15 feet before the laser peters
Yeah, it starts getting weird, yeah. Be easy to hit those yellow bins with the laser. Right? So if he just hits those,
if you just
then
hit
we
those
know.
with a disc.
We're talking about clearly the fastest throwing dude there is. That's just so stupid. Yeah, that Heiser blocked it.
Did it go over that wall?
Boo! Laser it! Oh, boo!
That's invalid.
VAR, dude.
Oh, there they are on this side.
Yeah! Rebecca, we're
Right side come.
over here, over here. Well, yeah, sure.
Can you shoot it?
Yeah, hold it up.
Can you see him, Rebecca?
What is it? Is it OB? What are we doing here?
It looked like it was going in.
Yeah, I thought so too. But they held a lot of red
You
flags.
can hold a red flag all you want. I wonder how far that was.
621.
Okay, okay. Yeah, really. I mean, the guy's already won. Let's just measure him because he's already won.
Who
What's
cares?
OB matter now?
It's not an accuracy contest. I never understood that.
Oh, yes.
Stay up. If it just stays up, it's, oh boy, it's staying up. Oh my gosh, man. These are all so impressive. It's just absolutely worth the whole thing, man. Yeah,
I feel like that's parking hole 1 on Fox, no problem. Just
yeah. I mean,
That was $5.99. Come on.
$5.99. Oh,
just up over the trees.
he's over the
like over everything.
Oh, yeah.
Like I would.
The hole is not that
I might
long.
do that every hole.
Anthony Barela.
What a show.
Yeah, and that's just gonna dig down. He just threw a cut roller that landed at 440 feet, longer than your distance drive.
Longer than mine.
Anthony Barela.
That was awesome.
Yeah, I mean,
Lived up to the billing.
The thing is, with a distance contest like this, when you do have the parameters of the left to right, it's such a shame when you have a player like AB that doesn't get one in bounds. You just like Eliezra, like I want to know what that distance is. Such a long shot, OB by 5 feet. Oh, who cares? But those are the rules. Fortunately for us, AB was able to get a hold of, I mean, nearly every single one.
Yes.
And the clear longest thrower is the clear winner.
Yes, and that was the perfect way for it to play out. Get it done on the first one. Then we got to see the little show. It's clearly who was the best man today.
So what was the official distance that won it? 618? 615?
615.
All right, AB, get in here, my man. No longer knee high to a goose, man. You're out here just, no, you are an impressive young man. Do you know that?
Thank you.
Yeah, what is happening? What is your longest recorded throw?
I have no idea.
You haven't quite got there yet?
Somewhere.
It was like pretty downhill. It was 800 right on the dot at Failure Lake for the skins match.
Okay.
So like, I don't know, but this is like kind of uphill, 615.
Yeah, it sure is.
That's pretty good.
I think it's pretty good too.
I feel like it's pretty good too.
I got a new batch of Big Z nukes from the factory, and they're like money.
Those are catching.
Yeah,
those are catching for you. I know that you have so much power that like disc manufacturers aren't really interested in designing a disc for one person, and you might be in that one person.
Yes.
We're not talking 1%. We're not talking 0.01%.
No.
We're talking about 1%.
Yeah.
And discs aren't really meant to fly like that for most people, but it's good to see that you found some because it is a wasted potential when you're not getting them out there.
Dominant day though, man. I mean, qualifying at 80 feet above everybody, one throw to win it. We were kind of thinking that might be the case. I was sort of glad you did it that way, get one in bounds right away, and then we could kind of see the show after that.
Nate suggested maybe going for hole 1 at Fox. What are you thinking there?
I mean, I tried to throw a roller there, but there's not. You can't really throw over those trees.
I think you can.
I think you might.
I think what I just saw it says otherwise.
Are you going for any eagles, like hole 7 out there?
No, I'm just gonna play it smart.
Yeah, that's the way to do it. That's the way to do it.
Yeah.
Wise beyond his years.
Go for world title.
This is the fun right here.
Yeah,
for sure.
You got time to do long throws on Instagram all day.
Yeah, exactly.
It's time to maybe put a few just smoothie little 520 right to the middle, like easy shots.
This would be your first distance world title, I believe.
Oh, nice.
So officially a world distance, world championship distance.
Yeah, sure.
Record holder, not a record holder, whatever you call it.
The champion.
Champion. You're a champion of the world's distance.
Yeah.
That's a pretty impressive. I know David Wiggins has got a whole mantle full of trophies there, but I think that he might be in danger of you catching him in a few years. The way that you're throwing right now, I don't really know if anyone has the explosive power of AB. Do you want to keep doing these, you think?
Yeah, I'll keep doing them as long as I stay healthy.
Yeah,
LeBron
James doesn't really
James
do too much to my body, so if I can just keep throwing, I'll be fine.
Yeah. I'm just saying, LeBron James never did the dunk contest.
Yeah.
I feel like he kind of let a lot of people down. You out here doing the distance contest, gotta say, as a fan, it makes me happy.
Yeah, man. Congratulations.
Thank
Good
you.
luck in the Worlds.
Yep, thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Sweet.
All right, well, that's gonna do it for us here at the World Distance Invitational. They kind of invited themselves with their distance qualifiers, but I mean, we got the right people for the job here today.
Yeah.
A good showcase was given.
Yeah, that was fun.
Very cool thing here. Billy Rossini out of Charlotte, North Carolina, a close friend of mine, owner of NOCQUA Adventure Gear, is giving away these, the stash pack covers, I believe with the battery banks. He's signed by all the competitors to troops. This is a really cool thing. They got a special sleeve colorway, a little bit of patriotism here at the World Championships, or at least for American patriotism, but he's gonna be giving these away to our troops out here. Big fan of Billy Rossini and NOCQUA. So shout out to him and the stash packs as well as the battery banks. So.
And thanks for sponsoring the event.
Absolutely. Thank you.